Hello, dear students. Welcome to Shiksha Guru's Academy. This is your Reddy sir. Today we will discuss one more very important topic, that is about Tollens test. One of the most important question for examination purpose, especially for JEE mains, advanced and NEET, even CET also. One of the most important question. They can ask questions like, which of the following compound can reduce Tollens reagent? Okay, now the question is how to answer that kind of question. Okay, let us discuss. Okay, now this is our question. Question is very simple. How many of the following compounds can reduce Tollens reagent? Now, first of all, what is Tollens reagent? It is ammonical silver nitrate. It is ammonical silver nitrate. Ammonical silver nitrate, it is called as a Tollens reagent. What are the conditions? मतलब which functional group can reduce Tollens reagent? इसमें हमें clarity होना चाहिए. Okay. What is Tollens reagent? It is ammonical silver nitrate. Tollens reagent, it is ammonical silver nitrate. AgNO3 solution plus ammonium hydroxide solution. It is ammonical silver nitrate. But in case of examination, I can give ammonical silver nitrate. Sometimes because I can ask reactions also, right? That's why you have some clarity how to write this reagent, reactions, everything. In examination, sometimes I can give like ammonical silver nitrate, AgNO3 and ammonium hydroxide solution. And sometimes I can give silver amine complex. It is also Tollens reagent. Sometimes I can give like only silver oxide. Here all these are representing only one reagent, that is Tollens reagent. Even very frankly baat karu, sometimes they can give only Az plus ion also in examination. That's why don't worry. Okay, sometimes examiner can give only Az plus also, but still you have to understand it is Tollens reagent. Okay, sometimes very rare conditions में ऐसा देते लोग. Now the question is, what are the reactions? We know here Tollens reagent, it can react with aldehydes. When it is treated with silver amine complex, okay, I'm taking silver oxide just, it is understandable. We will get carboxylic acid. Actually, it exists in salt form. What is the reason we are using base here? Ammonium hydroxide, it is a basic solution. That's why compound present in salt form actually, but we can mention carboxylic acid, still no problem. And we'll get silver mirror. What is silver mirror? For example, let's say you have we are provided with a small beaker. For example, let's say it is a small test tube and it has some aldehyde. Now it is treated with Tollens reagent. What will happen? We'll get silver mirror on walls of test tube. Matra silver metal will deposit on walls of test tube. Therefore, it is also called as silver mirror test. Simply, it is also called as a mirror test. It is also called as silver mirror test because this white color, this is silver mirror. This is silver mirror. Therefore, it is also called as silver mirror test. Here, what is happening? Here it is aldehyde. Aldehyde undergoes oxidation, convert into carboxylic acid. Next one is, here our oxidation state of silver is +1, but it is changed to 0. मतलब here it is reduced. ठीक है, मतलब aldehyde reduces Tollens reagent. First one. And second one is, sometimes aldehyde may not be present on paper. And some other compounds also will give the test. Therefore, we have some clarity on other compounds also. One is beta hydroxy ketone. Sorry, alpha hydroxy ketone. It is alpha hydroxy ketone. It also positive toward this test. It also react with Tollens reagent. Produce a silver mirror. मतलब it also can reduce Tollens reagent. कैसे? When it is treated with Tollens reagent, what is happening? It will convert into 1,2 simple vicinal diketone. We can say simple vicinal diketone, and we'll get silver mirror also. ये कैसे होगा? Simple. We have some idea. We must have some idea about it. What is happening? This hydrogen can participate in tautomerism first. Therefore, we are getting ene diol. Between carbon-carbon, there is a double bond. Therefore, it is ene, and there are two OH groups. Therefore, it is ene diol. When it is treated with silver oxide, it has silver ion, and it is Tollens reagent. It is Tollens reagent. It is a basic medium reaction, basic medium reagent. Therefore, in the presence of base, first of all, acid base reaction, matlab oxygen atom releases H plus, then it will convert into O minus. And next one is, here it is silver metal. Actually, silver ion hai. Oxygen atom carries 3 lone pairs. Now oxygen donate electron to this silver. Now one more oxygen donate 1 electron to another silver. Then what will happen? Oxygen atom gets single electron here. Oxygen atom gets single electron plus silver mirror. Now what will happen? This pi1 undergoes homolytic diffusion. Both carbon atoms get single electron. Oxygen atom already with a single electron. Between oxygen and carbon, double bond formation takes place. Means what is happening? If it is alpha hydroxy ketone, it is alpha hydroxy ketone also positive towards Tollens test. It will produce a silver mirror. Matlab reduces Tollens reagent. What is the mechanism? This hydrogen, first of all, participate in tautomerism. This hydrogen participate in tautomerism. It will convert into ene diol. Means what is the condition? You must have some clarity. Here it is ketone. Adjacent carbon atom is alpha carbon atom. This alpha carbon must be with hydrogen atom. This alpha carbon must be with hydrogen. If there is no hydrogen, then tautomerism is not possible. Ene diol formation is not possible. Therefore, further reaction is not possible. Okay. Matlab, one is aldehyde, next one is alpha hydroxy ketone having this alpha hydrogen. Next one is, sometimes these two also may not be present in the given question, but in basic medium, we may get either aldehyde or alpha hydroxy ketone. Then also that is positive towards Tollens reagent. Let's say, for example, it is hemiacetal. Carbon के पास क्या है? OH and OR. Carbon के पास क्या है? OH and OR. If it is with at least one hydrogen atom, then what will happen? We are using Tollens reagent. We know Tollens reagent is a basic medium reagent. In presence of basic medium, hemiacetal undergoes dissociation. It will convert into C double bond O group. Means here we are getting aldehyde. Aldehyde is positive towards Tollens test. It is positive towards Tollens test. Therefore, given compound is also considered as positive towards Tollens test. Matlab, it reduces Tollens reagent. Means it produces silver mirror. Next one is, it is called as hemiacetal. Okay. Here carbon atom is connected to OH and OR. It is hemiacetal. But sometimes, not every time, but sometimes, instead of this hydrogen atom, here be careful, here hydrogen must be present. Very be careful. On this carbon, hydrogen must be present. Then what will happen? We are getting aldehyde here. If it is hydrogen, then we'll get aldehyde. Aldehyde is a positive towards Tollens test. Therefore, this is also positive towards Tollens test. What is the reason? Tollens reagent is a basic medium reagent. In presence of basic medium, here this compound undergoes dissociation and convert into this aldehyde, which is positive towards Tollens reagent. Therefore, this compound is also treated as positive towards Tollens reagent. But if there is no hydrogen, very be careful now. For example, it is a molecule, carbon के पास OH, OR is there, or a carbon के पास hydro alkyl group. Instead of hydrogen, for example, let's say there is CH-OH bond. Then also positive towards this Tollens test. How? In presence of basic medium, we know Tollens reagent is a basic medium reagent. In the presence of basic medium, oxygen atom releases H plus. After that, OR group take part in elimination, so that we are getting C double bond O. Next one is CH, OH, and R. Means what is happening? This carbon atom changes to C double bond O, and this carbon atom changes to CHOH. Yeah, this carbon atom changes to C double bond O group. From this oxygen H plus, from this carbon OR group is eliminated. Therefore, we are getting C double bond O, and adjacent is with CHOH. It is a positive towards Tollens, right? This is the molecule alpha hydroxyquinone. It is a positive towards Tollens reagent. Therefore, this compound is also positive towards Tollens test. It is positive towards Tollens. Therefore, this is also positive towards Tollens. In Tollens test, what is happening? Silver ion, it will changes to silver metal, silver mirror. Therefore, it is also called a silver mirror test. There is one more compound. Oftenly students will get some confusion where, for example, you are provided with one alkyne. This is one alkyne. When it is treated with ammonical silver nitrate, what is happening? It is one alkyne is acidic in nature because sp carbon atom more electronegative. It can release H plus. After that, what is happening? Carbon atom gets negative charge. here पर Ag plus NO3 minus. Ag plus react with this C minus. We are getting silver alkynide, which is a white PPT. Okay, be careful now. It is one alkyne because triple bond is present on first carbon, therefore it is called as one alkyne. It is one alkyne. It is a positive towards, means it react with Tollens reagent. What I'm telling you, it react. But is there any redox reaction? No. What is the reason? Here silver oxidation state is +1. Here silver oxidation state is +1. Means there is no redox reaction. It is not a redox. Matlab, one alkyne react with Tollens reagent, but not reducing Tollens reagent. Okay, it is not a redox reaction. Okay, besides these functional groups, for example, there is formic acid, HC double bond OH. It is actually carboxylic acid. Generally, carboxylic acid is negative towards Tollens reagent, but it is formic acid. If you observe this molecule very closely, it has C double bond OH. Therefore, react with Tollens reagent. Therefore, what will happen? It will convert into carbonic acid plus silver mirror. After that, what will happen? Of course, we know carbonic acid changes to CO2 gas plus water molecule. Even formic acid ester also react with this Tollens reagent because of this C double bond OH group. Therefore, it is also positive towards Tollens test. Next one is one more group, NaHOH. If there is NaHOH group, when it is treated with Tollens reagent, it will convert into NO group plus silver mirror. Matlab, it is also positive towards Tollens reagent. Okay, right. Now, we have to apply these points in our question. Okay, first of all, we have to check aldehyde. If it is aldehyde, then react with Tollens reagent, produce a silver mirror. If it is ketone, generally ketone is negative towards Tollens reagent, but it is alpha hydroxy ketone, and this alpha carbon must be connected to at least one hydrogen. Then it react with Tollens reagent. Next one is, if it is hemiacetal, carbon atom with OH and OR, it is hemiacetal. Now this carbon must be with at least one hydrogen. Then it will convert into aldehyde, which is a positive towards Tollens test. Next one is alpha hydroxy ketone. For example, it is alpha hydroxy ketone. If you are getting this alpha hydroxy ketone in presence of basic medium, then compound become positive towards Tollens reagent. One alkynes react with ammonical silver nitrate. No doubt, it will convert into a white PPT. We are getting a white PPT. This is silver alkynide, but observe very carefully. Silver oxidation state is +1, APR +1. Matlab there is reaction, but there is no redox reaction. Matlab one alkyne not reducing Tollens reagent. Next one is formic acid and formic acid ester plus NaHOH compound, also positive towards Tollens reagent. Right. Now we have to apply these points in our question. Okay. Okay. Now apply these points to our question. First one is, it is ethanol. Now what is ethanol? Ethanol means acetaldehyde. Aldehyde functional group is there. Therefore, it react with Tollens reagent. Therefore, it is positive. Next one, acetone. What is acetone? It is CH3 C double bond O CS3. It is just a ketone. Therefore, it is no reaction. Next one is a butane. Here it is but1-ine. What is a but1-ine? Here 4 carbon atoms are present in the chain. At first carbon there is a triple bond. Now be careful. What is my question? How many of the following compounds can reduce Tollens reagent? Can reduce Tollens reagent? That is our question. Here one alkyne react with Tollens reagent. We are getting white PPT but no redox reaction. Therefore, don't consider this option, because no redox reaction. Here no redox, therefore don't consider this part. No redox reaction with this. Next one is a phenol. We know phenol is no reaction. It is just aromatic compound. Here also no reaction. Actually no reaction. Next one is benzaldehyde. What is a benzaldehyde? Benzene is connected to aldehyde. It is only called as a benzaldehyde, which is a positive towards Tollens reagent. Next one, acetophenone. Here very important thing is, most of the students are not remembering the common names, but be careful, you have to remember some common names. What is acetophenone? Here benzene ring, it is connected to C double bond O and it is connected to CS3. This is acetophenone. Now carefully observe it. It is a ketone, therefore no reaction. Next one is a formic acid. Now what is formic acid? HC double bond OH. Now observe it very carefully. C double bond OH group is present. Therefore, it is positive towards Tollens reagent and reduces Tollens reagent. Next one is, observe it very clearly. It is a ketone, but alpha carbon has hydroxy and a hydrogen. Therefore, it also react with Tollens reagent. It reduces Tollens reagent. Now, what about the ninth molecule? Ninth molecule is be careful. Here it is. Here carbon atom is connected to OH and OR. It is OH and OR. Therefore, it is hemiacetal. What will happen now? What will happen? It can release H plus in the presence of Tollens reagent. After that, oxygen take part in elimination. We are getting C double bond OH. Here it is aldehyde group. Aldehyde is positive towards Tollens reagent. Therefore, it is also positive towards Tollens reagent. Therefore, it is. Now, what about the 10th one? Observe it very carefully. 10th also has same, but thoda sa difference. What is the 10th molecule? Now observe very, very carefully again. At this carbon atom, here OH and OR is there. Therefore, in the presence of Tollens reagent, this compound changes to a keto group. But here alpha hydroxy ketone है. And alpha carbon has hydrogen atom. It is positive towards Tollens. Therefore, given compound is also positive towards Tollens reagent. Means 10th compound is also positive. Now, what about the 11th one? Here also same to same. Just observe it carefully. At this carbon atom, OH group and OR. But be careful, na? Okay, in the presence of base, we can say this compound take part in rear. Okay, this compound changes to like this. Now observe this very carefully. Here it is keto group, adjacent is alpha carbon, our OH group is there, and our hydrogen is also present because of this group. Therefore, it is also positive toward this test. Because of this alpha hydroxy ketone, alpha carbon has hydrogen also, therefore it is positive towards Tollens reagent. Next one is 12th molecule, it has aldehyde functional group, it is positive. Next one is, very be careful, 13th molecule is one of the most important for examination point of view. Kyunki it has two 6-member rings. I can ask a question like, if it is a positive towards Tollens reagent, which ring is responsible for Tollens reagent? ये भी एक क्वेश्चन आने का chances होता है. That's why be careful. Now, here it is the molecule. Here carbon atom carries OH and OR. In the presence of basic medium, what will happen? From this oxygen, H plus elimination, and from this carbon, oxygen group take part in elimination. What will happen now? We are getting C double bond OH. Therefore, it is positive towards Tollens reagent. Now, what about this carbon atom? At this carbon atom, OR and OR, it is acetal. Acetals are stable in basic medium. There is no reaction at all. For example, let's say it is a molecule. I am writing carefully. Carbon is connected to two OR groups. It is acetal. It is stable in basic medium. It is stable in basic medium. No reaction at all. No reaction at all. It is stable in basic medium. हमें एक बात पता है, Tollens is a basic medium reagent. At this position, it is carbon is connected to OH and OR. Therefore, in the presence of basic medium, it undergoes hydrolysis. But it is OR and OR. This is acetal. Acetal is stable in basic medium. Therefore, at this carbon, there is no reaction. Is this clear? Good. Okay. Therefore, what is our answer now finally? My question is, how many of the following compounds can reduce Tollens reagent? कौन reduce कर रहे? First compound. Next one is 5th compound, 7th compound, 8th compound, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. Okay. This is our answer. So answer, what is our answer? 1, it is 2, it is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Therefore, answer is 9. I think it is clear to all, right? Great. Okay. In next session, definitely we will do some more very important topic questions. Okay. Hope you enjoyed and learned something from me. Thank you. And we'll meet the next topic in the next session. Take care. Good luck and all the best for your examinations.